So in this lovely IKEA box, I will be unboxing my new Raskog utility cart. I thought it was gonna be normal, but things never go as planned. Hi everyone, my name is Chandel. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be going to IKEA, a far one. I need to get a utility cart for my paint, so that's the motive. Right now I'm in Kensington Market, downtown Toronto. I'm gonna get some food first. So yeah, this is my food. Got some ackee and sawfish, boiled dumpling with a little bit of rice. And this is the second dish. Mom. My favorite store, IKEA. Watch this bag. So we arrived at the IKEA in Burlington about an hour away. It took us an hour, there's traffic. So yeah, so I had to travel this far just to get what I want. The utility cart to put some art supplies in and some more other little, you know, little knickknacks. And the store isn't open, it's just curbside. So we're literally just here to do curbside. Ooh, this is my order. IKEA, but I'm not a fan of the assembly. But what can we do? I guess this is one of the shelves. Another shelf. Instructions. I'm just kidding, I'm gonna need this. Some bars to play drums with. So I actually have a cart like this. I had it for the past maybe about 2 years. Excuse me, Justice. But it's kind of like, it's getting over full. Like I need more shelving units, I need more space. And so that's why I got a second one. So I'm using this to put my paint in. I just wanted something that I can move around. So I don't have that much space for a whole shelf. And so just with this, I can move it out the way when I need the space and just reel it back in. Justice, let the people see what I'm doing. So you just put this in like this. You're gonna need to put these little black screws in the hole. So to do that, you use a screwdriver. I just grabbed the first one I found. If you have a drill that's even faster, you literally just go zoom, zoom. But my drill is not charged, so I'm using a screwdriver. This one is complete. Now I'm gonna do it again a second time. I attached the bar things. Now it's saying that I have to put these in like so. Now you gotta put the same black small screws in these poles to attach it with the bottom. Now it says, oops, today is it? It says to put one of these down. Okay, chill. So I put that down, and now I gotta screw some stuff. Now I'm gonna put one of these clamp things on to hold this bottom shelf rack. I don't know the technical term because it does not have writing, it only has pictures, but you're gonna need one of this. I don't know if it's gonna focus on one of this. I'm gonna use my hand and screw it in as much as I can, and then I'm gonna use another tool. I'm so tired already. So I got them in. I just lined up the holes. I didn't use this yet, like this wrench thing. Wrench, Allen key. I don't even remember the name for it, but so yeah. Then I'm just gonna tighten it. Shut up. God. And this is the other side. So it's pretty tight in there. It's not going anywhere. So now it's time for shelf number 2. It's not that bad once you get a hang of it. So that's gonna go in the middle, right by the screws. So you're basically just repeating the same process, but you're doing it in the middle now. You know what to do. Take this bolt thing, screw, put it in the hole, and you match it with the holes on the shelf. This IKEA Cart is fashionable, practical, modern, does everything. Like, I have one already that I bought a few years ago, but it's jam-packed, so I was due for a second one. Like any time you're putting up furniture, it will be a lot easier to do it 2 people, but if you have to put most furniture up by yourself, it is doable. I wouldn't say if you have to wait like a while for someone, I'll just say do it yourself. But if you're just waiting maybe like an hour or 2, cool. But you can really just do this yourself. I believe in you. I'm gonna repeat the process with this side, but I should actually get a level to make sure that I line it up correctly. Let me see if I can just kind of like put it in, but not tighten it yet, so I can get a level and make sure that it is level. Have to last thing I want is for this shelf to be tilted. Okay, it's like falling down. It just fell down because I didn't tighten it yet. Okay, I'm just gonna let it fall. That might actually be better. So yeah, if you had a second person, then they could have squeezed in the shelf for you. But if you're doing it by yourself like me, you're gonna just have to squeeze it in yourself. You have to really squeeze it in there. Okay, that's good for now. I'm gonna tighten it a little bit, but not too much, because I still want to be able to pull it up. But I'm gonna have to get my level to make sure that it is level. You don't want your shelf to be lopsided. Okay, I got carried away and I tightened it too much. So let me untighten it a bit. You want to tighten it enough that you can still move it up, but that it's not gonna move on its own. Like, you don't want it to slide down on its own. You just tighten it enough that you can still move it up, like this. But you don't want to scratch it when you're moving it up. So let's see. Move up, move up. Ooh. Okay, to pass these screws, yeah, I'm gonna have to loosen it up because it's not gonna pass. There's a screw here that it's not gonna pass, so I'm gonna have to loosen up just a little bit. Not a whole lot. Yep, this is good. Okay, now it's when I get the level. So I am back like I never left. Got my little level here. I had it for years, but it's still in a plastic. Oh, careful touches. My dog is so interested in what I'm doing. Wow, wow, wow. I need to show you guys this. According to my level, it is perfectly in the center. So that means it is straight. Wow, first attempt. So yeah, it is perfectly centered, which means I could tighten it now. To get this cart, like you saw in the beginning of the vlog, I had to drive almost an hour away from Toronto. Burlington for this cart. Shout out to Burlington. Y'all have good stock out in Burlington. I'll tell you that much, because the IKEAs in Toronto have low inventory of almost everything. People are just home buying out IKEA, I guess. Or they're not getting shipments because of, you know what, the panoramic. That's every company's excuse. Everyone's excuse, every company's excuse. It's because of the panoramic. Okay, so I must have shifted as I was doing it, because now this side is too low. So I'm going to loosen it up. and do it again. Okay, so my battery died and I had a little crisis that almost gave me a panic attack, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, you know what they say, that some people say that they don't like IKEA, my favorite store, because the stuff sometimes breaks on you as you're putting it together, and that's what literally just happened while I was gone. My battery died, so I just put it up. I kept going. I didn't want to stop and wait for my battery to charge. It's not even fully charged, but I just wanted to get this done. My kids are sleeping. I'm just trying. My Justice wants to go outside. I'm just trying to get this done. Okay. Sorry, Justice. Let the people see. So okay, Justice is all off. I'm sorry. Okay. So what happened was, as I was trying to fix this and get it leveled, as I was loosening it, the screw literally snapped in half. Like this right here is the screw, and this is the bottom half. So it snapped into the bolt. So this is useless. And IKEA did not send extra screws, extra bolts, nothing. And the stores are closed because in Ontario, in Canada, we are in lockdown because of the panoramic. It is May 6th, I think, 5th or 6th, and we are in lockdown. We've been in lockdown for like, it feels like a year and a half we've been in lockdown. So I can't even go in the store. They're only doing curbside. Can't even get replacement parts. I had a little panic attack, but I have an idea. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so I got this big screw. I don't have the bolt or washer, whatever you call that stuff that goes at the end. But this is gonna have to do until the stores open back up so I can get the proper parts. I do not want to return this. I spent so much time putting it together. I want to use it. I do not want to undo everything just because of one screw and one bolt. You get what I'm saying? And I can't go into the stores to get a replacement. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove this in the hole. It's gonna have to do its job until we're able to go inside of stores. So I lined up the shelf with this. Now I'm gonna line this up. Once I can see that little eye looking, I just put this in. Go in, please go in. It is too big. It is too big. Oh, no it's not. That was the grace of God. This will do for now. This is what it looks like. It's a thick screw, so it definitely is gonna hold. Like it's perfectly fine, to be honest, but I want something more permanent because I know this might get loose as time goes on. It shouldn't. It did not go in easily, so it actually should work. Even though it should work, it's a brand new cart, and so I shouldn't have to be doing ghetto things to it. So when the stores open back up, IKEA, I will be there. And I don't want to go all the way to Burlington again, but I will if I have to for IKEA. And even though this was a mishap and a crisis, I'm still happy that I have this cart. So things happen. IKEA, y'all need to send at least one extra screw or bolt, because you know your stuff be breaking on us when we're putting it together. Okay, so if you're from IKEA, listen up. Please just send at least one extra screw, one extra bolt, and you will have happier customers. My kids just woke up. See what this crisis caused? Got me heated, and now my kids are up. So my lovely kids want to say hi to you guys. They just woke up. They're looking wild. Come. They just woke up. They're looking wild. Justice is happy to see them. Okay, come quickly say hi to the people. Come quickly say hi. Look at the camera. Bend down, look.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I quickly say, you can say hi. Bend down and look.
Hi.
Okay, they did. No face, no case. Justice. Okay. I know. He just needs some love. If it's loving that you want, you could come me. Okay. Justice. Okay. And people say pit bulls are vicious. Doesn't he look like he's vicious? He's a baby. Okay. So now that the screws all mashed up and I had to get my own screw, Now it's time to flip this over and put the wheels on. I thought this was gonna be a normal assembly. I was gonna say put together video, but I think they call it assembly or assembling. I thought it was gonna be normal, but things never go as planned. Do I really need instructions for this? No. So you just have 4 legs or 4 wheels and you just screw it in. If it's even gonna go in. Oh my gosh. Is this even going in? Okay, IKEA is playing with me. I actually have to read instructions because why is the wheel so difficult to put in? I'm turning it that way.
Just give it to me, right?
You might hear my kids in the background. They're twins, they're 4, they're about to be 5. They actually have their own channel, Sarai and Eli. I'll link it below if you wanna follow the channel, if you have some kids who are interested in other children's videos. Oh my god. I just have to laugh. I love IKEA, it's my favorite store, but sometimes assembling things never go as planned. But then when it's put together, you're so happy. When you're in the store, you're so happy. But when it's time to assemble it, it's like, oh, you start having thoughts, like crazy thoughts that go through your mind. Like, I'm never going to IKEA again. I'd rather pay extra money for it to be assembled. But then when it's put together, you come to your senses and you say, it wasn't that bad. So once the wheel's in, this is like, now I turned into a lazy assembly. Once the wheel is in, you're supposed to use this tool once again. Well, this time you're going to use this side for the first time. Because the last time we did this side, and now we're going to use this side for the first time. Now, if this wheel breaks on me, I'm out of luck. It's one thing if I lose a screw in a bolt, but if a whole wheel now wants to break in half, we're going to have a problem. It's going to be a beef thing, IKEA. Okay, this is fine. It's nice and tight. So you use your hand and you kind of get it in as much as possible, and then you use this. Shout out to my dad, because growing up he would always call me and my brother, rest in peace to my brother, but he would always call me and my brother Jerome to come help him put stuff together. And to be honest, we hated it. Like, we did not want to help him put nothing together, nothing, because it was it wasn't like a fun vibe. It was just work, work, work. Pay attention. Why you hold it like this, hold it. But now as an adult, I could put pretty much anything together by myself. It might take some time. Screws and bolts might break in half, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be put together and it's gonna function, and that's all that matters. Okay, the journey might be rough, it might be rocky, but it gets completed eventually. Just a little bumps and bruises, but it happens. Okay, this one's in good. Now I'm gonna flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. If you want to be safe, put a sheet or something under your furniture that you don't mess it up. But I'm living on that wild side. I'm almost done, so I'm getting really happy deep down inside. So yeah, this cart is for all my like little paint supplies. Like I said, I got 2, but I've been painting and trying the pour painting techniques, and that takes a lot of paint, and I want to experiment with different colors and I have different tools, and I have so much paint supplies, I know where to put it. So everything is really in my studio, all over the place. My studio is so small. Go check out one of I'll link the video below of me cleaning it a few months ago. Since that video to now, it's a mess again. But it's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault. I just don't have nowhere to put the things, so it ends up in a pile on the floor.
That's it.
It happens. Like, that's why shelving is important. Because if you don't have proper shelving, the floor becomes your shelf. You just have, if you have nowhere to put the stuff, where's it gonna go? The floor, because the floor is always there. And if I had the wall space, I would put some more wall shelves. But if I have wall shelves, I'm gonna have nowhere to create. At least with this, I can kind of wheel it all over my apartment. If I need space, I just wheel it out. If I need to work in my studio, it could go in the kitchen, it could go in the living room, it could go in my room, it could go in the washroom, it could go in the, no, not the kids' room. Never leave paint unattended around kids, because just don't. And they don't really nap during the day, my kids. So today I got lucky. Because usually they just be up. It don't matter, from 6 a.m. till midnight. These kids don't sleep. They stay up. I try to make them go to sleep at 8:30. At 10:30 I hear giggling. At 10:45 I hear fighting. All the wheels are in. Time to flip it over. Dun, 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 dun. So it is done, you guys. The cart is put together.
And then time.
It's alright. Just what'd you put in it?
Nothing.
You like it?
Yeah.
So the cart is put together. Okay, so I don't know if my camera's gonna focus, but to tighten the wheels, all you have to do is on that bottom bolt, you just use this and you tighten it until everything is pushed nicely together. Sorry for my camera not focusing, but yeah, so everything should be pushed nicely together. You use this and you go around and around until it is looking like that.